It's the 15th of December 2012, and it's just gone 1 p.m. and this is part 3 of my 5+ year journey on Plenty of Fish. So, leading on from where I left off on my last clip, I was one of the lucky ones, because I did receive a number of messages from women on Plentyoffish, and I know so many men, when you read their online reviews and their feedback, they all say, "Oh, I sent out 40, 50 plus messages and I only got two, 3, 4 replies, and that was it out of 40, 50 plus messages." So I was never one of those people who sent out 40, 50 messages. I played it more along the line of, you place your profile on the site and then you wait and see if anyone contacts you. And lo and behold, it was slow to begin with, because I joined the site in March 2007, but then it did pick up speed and I did get a number of messages from women. So I do count myself as one of the lucky ones. As I stated before, because of distance, I never had the opportunity to meet any of these women in person, which is a shame. But I'm sure they found someone else to fulfill their needs. But talking about some of the women who contacted me, some were actually quite nice, very genuine, very friendly. Thinking back, I had a au pair, or I should say an Australian young woman who was in London working as an au pair, and she contacted me. She sent me a lovely message, a nice photo, and the conversation was going fantastic. Very well. We spoke in depth for probably over a week and a half, and then we arranged to meet in person. I remember part of the conversation. She said to me, "Oh, my ex, I was his first as well." So obviously she wanted to have her second virgin. But she was a nice girl, and we did arrange to meet in person on a bank holiday weekend. But then she had to work on that weekend, so we did arrange to meet at a later date. But then, kind of, our conversation, it never reignited. So I took that to mean she must have found someone else. But she was a nice girl. I also had a Polish girl who contacted me. Again, very pleasant, easy to talk to. Came across as quite genuine. Our conversation was going fantastically well for probably about 2 weeks, and we did arrange to meet in person over a weekend on a Saturday. But I had to work on that weekend, so I had to cancel. And then that conversation went a bit dead. So I take that to mean she probably found someone else, because they don't wait around, these women. They're not patient at all. They're kind of on to the next one, next. But she was an interesting girl, because I remember talking to her, and she said, towards the end of our conversations, she said, from now on, you do not call me my name. I said, right, okay then. What should I call you? And she said, from now on, you call me teacher. I thought, oh my God, she must have some sort of kind of sexual fetish where she wants to be kind of a teacher, and I'm the schoolboy. So all that is new to me as well. Women who have sexual fetishes and fantasies. But she was a nice girl to chat to, and it's a shame we never met in person. So after that, there were a number who come and went. There were many women who I spoke to, and then the conversation would be going fantastically well, and they would disappear into thin air, never to be heard from again. But I've now kind of since learned that is how life is online. You can be having a fantastic conversation 1 minute, and you're thinking, oh yeah, this is going really, really well. And then you log on or you log in to Plentyoffish, check your inbox, and you find out, lo and behold, the person who you was having a fantastic conversation with has disappeared without any word. I mean, that's not how I am. If I'm having a conversation with someone and I feel that it's going quite well, I would always say, oh, if you're interested, should we keep in contact? Here's my contact details, my email address, etc. But a lot of women out there seem to just do a runner. They do a bunk without any goodbyes at all, which was a bit disappointing. Looking back, it's not so disappointing now because I'm used to it. I'm kind of I'm desensitized to how these women are. But there were some very nice women who I spoke to. So for all the men out there who say, God, I sent out 40, 50 messages and only got 2 or 3 replies, I don't believe that is the way to go if you're looking for dating. Just stick your profile up and see if anyone contacts you. If you're lucky, on that particular site, I don't think you will be lucky. I don't know what it is about Plentyoffish. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it seems a very common occurrence that message replies are not. They do not occur on a regular basis. So, as I said, don't be like me and waste over 5 years thinking things will change, because they never ever will.